And this is our best tournament ever, by the way.
Yeah, but there was like almost everything you guys did in that game was wrong. Like it all adds up. That's why pros are so much better than all these like other random players, because they know how to like mat conserve properly. Duos 2019 like World Cup duos. It was a fragger and an IGL. Now like we're in 2022. Now it's 2 IGLs, 2 fraggers. Like it's 2 smart players, 2 like, and that's kind of what you guys are, right? Like you tarp, he tarps.
Yes.
I want to see you guys improve, bro. But instead you go right through the middle. Like, you guys both fingers crossed. Hope no one catches me. Oh, I'm with you. Like I want you in this cash cup to be thinking about stuff like that. Why are we in this position, Jiven? Like, ask him questions.
I'm gonna start.
Like, you could also like let Jiven lead, but you could also give suggestions. Like, I want you to be more involved in like his decision making. So like, think about this. You understand tones and how to talk to people, right? Like, could play over the hill, and you're on ulti low with grappler. Like, you're in the worst spot possible.
Yeah, that
and you got bailed, and it pulled like on low ground. It pulled. It could not have pulled anywhere better. Like, actually, anywhere better. If you were blind and someone told you that you just went up 2 layers from ulti low and asked me if I'm gonna get suffocated, a blind person would be like, yeah, I'm gonna get suffocated. So and then you're like, okay, wait, I'm blind, right? I'm realizing now that like even with my eyes and ears closed that I'm gonna get suffocated. So let me make my actual space with my metal. This is like honestly, this is luckier than game 1, and I thought it couldn't get luckier than game 1.
No, I appreciate this help, yo.
I don't want to see this again. I want to see you guys like really doing like, and I know you will, bro. Like I helped you for a solo thing. Like you guys are quick learners. You guys obviously excel in like in the YouTube scene and stuff. You guys know you guys understand concepts. So it's like you guys are gonna have a better placement, and you're like, wow, you're gonna make another video. This is my best duo cash cup placement, and like every week you're gonna be a new video. This is our best duo cash cup placement next week on FNCS. Like this is our best FNCS placement. Like no shit, you guys are learning. Let's go. I haven't like pressured you like to do this every time. You seem very smart. Like you know the cause, cause and effect of everything. If you just gotta think ahead more. Like, and I think that's what Jiven's doing, but he needs some help. You know, like he's a learning player too. This scenario, since you built the box, like what should Jiven be doing here?
We were only 6 points off qual here too.
6?
Like
wow.
we're 6 points off qual. Like we were very close.
Dude, implement some of these simple things I'm telling you, and you're gonna be 60 points above the qual. Like trust. Exactly. So you have a chance to like kind of like on the come up. You make it out. You can make it out. Before like 6 months ago, it's just you and Jiven, and you're just like hoping that you can learn together. And you guys did learn together, and you guys built chemistry, and that's good. Okay, so like let's see, like you like chop them out. This is great. This is really good. Like this is high level play right here. This is very good. But then
second height.
then you do like some drone play, and what you should do for your teammate here. I hope everyone hears this.
You could probably imagine that was the longest intro I ever made. Jiven wasn't in this call, so I'm kind of making this video for my duo, which is what the title is about. This is high tier advice from one of the best pros on the game. His name is Ceice. He has over $1 million earned, and this is what I wanted him to do during this video. I want you to just like you did in the solo cash cup, just like full, like don't even be nice about it. Like it's almost funny when you be mean about it. Just like full roast like anything that you think we did wrong or you would do differently, and like we'll just talk about it. And we don't have to go through every game, but I'll like skim around. So yeah, first game, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're just looking for kids to key at this point, so we're not even caring about the zone or anything. Like we're just straight hopping on walls. Is that how you play?
Yeah, pretty much. But you guys are playing it well. Yeah, you got to play the dead side though. And you guys are playing dead side. You guys are playing north side zone. Never go towards mid map. Like
yeah, to find kills really.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Like I would have fight here.
Okay, so this is what we did. We wanted to still key, and it's like about to be moving zone. And we were like, okay, we're going to jump on this team and we're going to fight them from the backside. They were just hard running. They look scared. We're in zone now pretty much. And we're just fighting on the backside.
It's like, I kind of told you in solos, it's like you're playing, like now, what happens if you die here? Like, what do you, like you're going into the next game 14 points. Think about your positioning, bro. Like, I don't know what zone pull is here, but I could probably already guess it's not going to pull your direction. Like, it's not likely, right?
It doesn't. It doesn't
pull
our direction.
So you're just, and like there's phases to the game, right? Like, you're not going to try to key final zone.
So let's see what happens here.
I mean, the good thing.
Oh yeah,
nice.
What was that?
Yeah, I mean, the good. Yeah. The good thing is it's game 1, so like you can get this right. Like it's not like insanely hard. Like that's kind of what we do. But I wouldn't have keyed this exact team. But like you can always just jump on a kid in first moving and you kill him guaranteed. In this moment, this scenario, it didn't hurt you, but like you keep doing it, I guarantee you it will. Like it will bite you.
Let me know. I feel like we overbuild a little too much in duos. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
Nah,
just
you're good.
pay attention to that.
Go back. Let me see this. Yeah, just
like right here. So zone pulls max.
Yeah.
And like we're on the backside, and I was like,
are you getting extra mats? Why do you need a tarp here?
I
mean, yeah, you called it. You don't need a tarp there. You should just Spider-Man. And then and then Spider-Man left here, not to the middle. Like who goes to the middle here? Why do you want to be in the water? So go left, and then it's just easy. And now you're tarping in, which is you have to tarp because you you know, you're waiting for your Spider-Man to charge.
Okay, okay.
So this is fun. And then that's just it's just luck. Like you shouldn't be in the scenario. That's bad. Like don't view that as like, oh, I just maxed him, I'm crazy. Just view that as like I just blessed myself. I'm so lucky.
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Because now I'm heavily shams.
Yeah, you should be dead here. Bailout armor walls.
Yeah, literally that exact thing. And then I like panic tarp a little bit.
Yeah, dude, you guys just really messed up on the first moving, like, but it's fine. Okay, so now you're here, whatever. So Spider-Man, go right side, go up this hill.
We end up making a massive comeback here.
Also, again, like these kids, this is game 1, so like you're getting really lucky that you maxed that guy without him even hitting you. Like he didn't touch you and you hit 125'd him. So like, dude, you're getting like it's bailouts, right? It's full on bailouts.
Yeah.
So like these are horrible habits you're building, which is why you guys should definitely play some scrims. You guys should duo scrim together, even like maybe not pro scrims, but next best. I mean, if we're watching the rest of these games here, I bet you like this happens again because it's just like the same mistakes, right?
Just like random loot just spawned here, so I was like, okay, let me just full tarp
again.
out.
But if you go back just a tad, like right here, so like. Okay, you see a guy in front of you, right? Like I know this thought in your head is like you're like I gotta kill this guy. I'm trying to get more kills, dude. You have 3 bullets in your shotgun. Your AR is probably not reloaded. Your teammate's not with you. Like you just slow down, like here, and then again, you gotta like find a phrase or something that you guys do at a certain point, because like reset. I just say reset to my teammate. Reset, relax, like.
Okay, so when you say reset, you mean like pause and think about a different way to get into the zone.
Just make 2 metal boxes. Like watch, this is fine. Okay, so go ahead, play it. Breakthrough, okay, whatever. The mess up in it. All right, breaking through here. Okay, like sketchy builds, reset. Like make 1 more box here. All right, chill. Reload. Instead, you're like more.
Yeah.
And you're just asking for it.
Okay.
And then he goes, and you guys have Spider-Man still.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, you guys have Spider-Man still. Like that's why you're like, there's no break. You guys don't get to catch your own breath. So like you're just like you're both freaking out, and you're both like go. I mean, you're not talking here. I'm not saying you're freaking out, but
no, I know exactly. No, I'm not laughing at that.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, you guys
gotta like that.
Yeah. You guys gotta relax.
Yeah. So we get this kill, and like watch all this. Yeah. So like it ends up.
Yeah. Also, go back a bit.
Just randomly jumps in Jiven's box.
This happens to us. You and him obviously have chemistry together, so like I think it would help for you guys to play scrims. But the fact that you guys were both breaking on that wall is so stupid. Like watch this. So you guys, let me just play it. I'll just comment it over it. So you get this pre-edit. Like this guy dies, right? You're like, oh, we need this finish. What you do? So you push down here. You flip the edit. Like that's good. But like, look, you're both breaking through. Like you're both hungry for this loot. Like just you need to pump out. Like you need to. One of you guys needs to be like that kid. I don't know who this kid came from, but if that's his teammate, is it?
I think it might. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, one of you like just, and you can call it. I'm pump out. Loot, Jiven, loot.
Okay, so don't do a wall replace this wall is what you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, you don't be so laser focused on 1 kill. Like someone be scouting for him, editing down. Like be ready for him. Start piecing things. Like that stair wasn't even. Yeah, that stair that you're like standing on right now isn't even your stair. So like you just claim the stair. Yeah, and like I don't know. So okay, pause it real quick. Let me talk.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure. Again, look, you didn't block your back. Like I could tell right there. You just jumped down and didn't block your back, and that guy came in. So like you need to slow down and play like support, or he needs to play support. Like that needs to happen. You guys can't both be doing the same thing.
That's gonna be huge.
That's how Jiven died. Like
we get a bailout pump.
Okay,
again.
Never mind. So.
Yeah,
look, you're so lucky.
So watch.
So it's all open.
I throw the bot now.
But it should be way cleaner than that, right?
100%. All right, so
it seems like Jiven is doing a lot of the leading, so you need to be supporting. Like from what it looks like in this game, like Jiven broke through the wall. Jiven carried Jiven through the body. Jiven got hit. Jiven still killed the guy.
We need to start throwing the body because he would shoot it more often than not. And I started doing that, and I think it was just like we both were just rushing to it, like we were both trying to do that.
It's not like that though. It's like that if you're playing with someone for the first time, but you guys have chemistry, and it's not like, oh, we have set roles. Like I'm the support player, so whoever kills it, whoever calls it first, like that's how duos is. One person has to lead when the other one can't. Yeah, you don't need to stair tarp this. You have max mats. Like you need to be aggressive with your tarps, bro. Like you're.
Okay, what do you mean by that though? Like
okay, you're just stair tarping next, like below somebody, and you know you're below somebody. You're trying to play like mat conservative when you don't need, when your duo's healing, and you need to make sure he gets off safely, like, or you could go through the middle, like you can cut left. It's 9 players alive, like it's not that crazy. Yeah.
So that whatever.
Yeah. Look, you didn't put wall
we had
right
ulti
there.
low, and I thought it didn't really matter.
Okay,
that's what I was going in my head.
Also, Yeah, okay, it does matter, but also you should go back here, and if you really think you have ulti low, quote unquote, and in a zone that's not final moving, that doesn't make any sense. Like you don't have ulti low until
Oh.
final moving.
Oh,
Like
okay, okay.
it could go back, it could go up a hill, and then what? Then what? You're ulti low? No, you're not. So you
Okay.
need to start tarping this. Like, and you can still take low, quote unquote, like you said. You can still do that after you secure the tarp. Like you're not even with your teammate. Like you guys are just full playing solo and getting bailed.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
Yeah. So here you are. Now you're top 6. Now one of you needs to be looking at the teams alive.
Pretty much at this point, we grab height and we
Dude,
win the game.
Dude, you guys are so lucky. Like what I watched, like look at your reaction. You're like, wow. Wow. Like there's no like hype. There's no excitement. You're not clapping your hands. You're like, let's go. We're so smart. You're like, what did I just play? Like that happened. And dude, don't be upset about it. That happens to everybody. Every pro, I promise you. They're like, what did we just do? Like that was so lucky. Yeah. Dude, great start though. I mean, that's insane.
we had a 15 kill win. And this is our best tournament ever, by the way.
Yeah, but there was like almost everything you guys did in that game was wrong. Like it's, I mean, let's see how you do in these later games with better players. It seems like every time you guys land, like I remember doing this for like OG solos, like DreamHacks and stuff. Like you would just land and then go a different area every time. You're like, well, someone's over there. Let's go this way. And it's just like,
that's kind of
okay.
No, so that's kind of how
it's so random.
Okay. So that's kind of how our route is, because like it's so dependent on the loot around us. Like if it's looted already, we have to go somewhere else. That was our mindset with this.
But like this is another benefit of learning a POI, right? Like now you're not farming every different random metal every game.
Oh, okay. So it's way more time efficient when you actually learn a POI.
I mean, yeah, you know that, of course.
Okay, and we box right here. Would you have stopped right here?
I mean, go back a little bit. You like a couple frames.
As like someone who's more advanced, like when you see people boxed up in front of you, like you won't start actually boxing up until they start opening at you. Is that how that works?
Yeah, you guys have. Okay, so think about this, right? Look, play like a couple more frames. You can see Rocky here. So look, think about all you have to do here is you just use a couple wood walls here to get into the bottom. And what's in the bottom of Rocky? Like what is the reform of Rocky?
It's wood and brick. I mean,
exactly.
I think it's mostly...
It is. You would only need to sit here if it was stacked with like no surge.
Okay,
like, he just needs to go a little bit further. Like he needs to
get deeper into the center to be more secure about the next zone.
Yeah, exactly. Because who knows if you pull zone here and you don't get zone because it goes south. But like imagine if you're billboard, you're insta running right here.
Okay, this was a really grief rotate. I remember him commenting like, yo, we got to go like this side. It's like really grief. And I was like, okay, yeah, like I agree. If we run it down the center now, we're gonna get straight. So
yeah,
we want to rotate early and we go around.
It was so scuffed because of earlier. You know that, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I agree with that.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, and then
and don't be. I hope he knows not to be scared of using a grappler here. You don't need 10 charges and like all movings. You know. So he sees these guys ramping them too, right? He sees them. They're fighting.
And then
so
the second he said that, he was like, "Yo, they're fighting. Let's go. Let's go." That's what he
you're
said.
going not to clean. You're going just to rotate. You know.
Yeah.
Like okay.
Yep. Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay.
So you're saying he should have just started building wood the second he got shot and just ran?
He should just be building wood here the whole time. Like this is
all this
unneeded.
was a waste of
like
brick.
maybe until he gets cracked or like hit like this. Maybe he switches to like one hard box and slows down, and now you're in. Okay. But this is like, think about it. He just used like almost 250 brick probably. Yeah. And then metal. Like it's just like now you're going into this game with minus 250 brick.
Yeah.
Minus 250 hards. And just it all adds up. That's why pros are so much better than all these like other random players, because they know how to like mat conserve properly. Like let's just see what happens.
Yeah. So he's like, yo, watch your right, and we grapple from here. I get shot out.
Grappler gets shot.
Yeah.
Now they're on your head.
Yeah.
And it's Kashka players, so they literally have 0 IQ. Now you're not with your teammate. Now you're like
yeah.
It's just overcomplicated, and you need to stop and heal. Like as soon as you get cracked, like maybe make them. I'm like showing you your habits essentially, right? So you have a habit of just not slowing down and just like resetting essentially. But you should slow down. So you get cracked, whatever. Like you would have boxed and they would have sprayed you, and then you would have made proper space. But you're just like hoping that no one shoots you to your right, which is where everyone is. Dear Cone, Jiving can look at you. He can spray for you. Jiving can spray this team right here to your. If you like turn around, Jiving can spray this team based up right here, like right to your right. He can spray their back and make them look at Jiving. He could also spray these metal. He could also like lightly tarp to you with wood, so it makes it easier to get to you. There's a lot he can do, and a lot you can do, and then you like base up above him. He also said he had space, right? So you just made like 2 extra boxes on top of his space that he already had, and it's in half and half. So that was a lot. That was a lot happening there.
Let's see what happens. Zone's about to close. Let's see what happens. Okay, so pulls far.
And you know where that side's gonna be?
Well, I mean, if I had to imagine, it would be front. It would be directly in front of us, like straight line.
Yeah, to the left, up front to the left. Yep.
Because the hot side of zone would be where everyone would have to rotate in from.
Where you are right now.
That's yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And you can scout zone here, right? You can zoom in, see it goes up, like kind of plays in ravines and valleys. So you need to stay on the equal layer here. Yeah, you can do it too, dude. That's what makes duos 2019 like World Cup duos. It was a fragger and an IGL. But now, like we're in 2022, now it's 2 IGLs, 2 fraggers. Like it's 2 smart players, 2 like, and that's kind of what you guys are, right? Like you tarp, he tarps, you kill, he kills. Like it's the same thing. So you can zoom in on the map, like he can mark it, and you could zoom in and be like, yo, but remember there's hills, and then like that thought is in your mind, right? Or calling every rotate, but you can give him information that will help him, right? Like man, yo, driving, bro, stay up, it could go up a hill here. Like remember, and if we get down, like let's say like it's in your head, right? You thought of that, you read it, you processed that fully, right? He's just hearing the comm, so it's not. I wouldn't say that's like fully processing, if like that makes any sense. So if
like,
you drop down,
not be aware
exactly,
of it
he hears it, but he's not like, if you read like, yo, I'm 334, he's like, all right, like that means you're good, Mats. Like he's not thinking about it fully, right? If you guys end up grappling here and you get shot down and you go down the hill, like that thought is triggering in your head, but I guarantee you it's not triggering in Jiven's head, right? Like you process that it's gonna go up, that it has elevation.
I see exactly what you're saying. Like even though you say it doesn't mean they remember it.
Then you're reminding him right in the moment, yo, Jiven, we need to get off lower ground. It could go up these hills. We need to get off lower ground.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, because also the IGL is so focused on like staying ahead, making like trying to tarp towards refreshes, watching the layers, watching height. Yeah. So see the art opens.
He builds a wood box, and then fun. I follow him.
Yep. This is fun. So now you know. Remember, if you check the map, you'd be like, careful, man. We can't, like that triggers right in your head instantly. Holy shit! I see the drop down. We can't drop down. Remember. Like that's something that Tridix would do so well, and it was such a help.
He would come that to you.
Yeah, it was so helpful. He was so like on top of that stuff. That's
and
good.
we're on like a good side of zone, I think.
Yeah, you are.
We're hugging the edge.
Yep. Now stop. Okay. Just stop.
Okay, so this is where shit went really bad. Like,
you guys are also below Surge, which is kind of Jiven's fault for not getting tags and maybe not being as elevated as you could have.
Yeah.
You guys, Spider-Man here. Spider-Man.
Okay, so watch what happens here.
That's probably 100 builds wasted, right? Let's imagine 100 builds right there. This is probably another 100 builds.
Easy.
Yep. And then you're getting stuck here. Now you're on the back of zone. Now you're trying to Spider-Man from ulti low ground. I want to see you guys improve, bro. Make some more space here and go left. Like, who knows what? Who knows what they could have seen? Look at that guy at top left right here. Look at that. That's where you want to be. And then, instead you go right through the middle. Like, you guys both fingers crossed. Hope no one catches me. Oh, I'm with you. Like, and then you land. Like, it's all so clumped, right? Like, then you land. You're like, oh, now we need Surge. Like, oh, this is like even more scuffed. Like, nah. See, it's just like it's all cause and effect.
And I was like, okay, but I saw it and I was like, and I trusted him and I didn't go for it.
It's good. He just needs to right? You know what he did.
Okay, no. So I know, but like, the tarping thing, like you called that out a million times.
Yeah.
Let's just chill. Like the second we get in, look, stop boxing.
He shouldn't have tarped this, and you guys, and he has brick too, so he actually has hard. But like you're staying with him, so you're missing all of the opportunity that you just grappled away from. So like all those guys that were fighting in the back there, like those kills that you could have gotten, and the kill that you did get, you just missed it because you're staying ahead with him. Like if you need mats, you gotta like split a little bit, right? Okay. And he shouldn't be tarping. You guys should both be looking. You have grapplers still. So let's see what happens. So you probably
and as I go for this wall, I'm pickaxing it. I mean, this guy looks clueless, So and then I end up getting knocked. Yeah. I actually get rezzed here. Fast forward. All happened. This is all cause and effect because of what happened earlier.
Yeah,
at this point, like we're just playing off the mistakes that we've made leading to this point.
Yep. And like you guys are friends, right? There's not like he's not like a forceful IGL, but like you have a voice in this duo, so you can easily say, yo, Jiven, stop tarping. Let's look back. It's like on you as it is on him, right?
Like we end up trying to make a play on this team, and then I smack this.
Oh my god.
Wow. And then we died. Yeah.
Dude, you have like the weirdest pumps of all time. I swear. Like
bro, my pump aim is not bad. Like
it's not bad, but it seems so shaky. Random, but it's like not random. Like I swear you could like do like 5 360s and still max pump a guy. Like it's like what?
I don't know. I feel confident with my shots, but I see how other people think it's shaky because I do need to improve at it. I try. Okay, look. So long story short, they got the jump and they shot Jiven, and then Jiven was like, yo, you getting keyed? Okay, he's getting keyed. So I picked up the hammer and I looked to like help him from distance here because like whatever.
Yep.
But I just want to know how you would approach this if we did it wrong or whatever. So Jiven grapples back, he gets lucky, and then I'm just gonna let it play so you can understand the situation. So like I'm just kind of like, what this team is not leaving, they're being weird. And like we're not scared to fight them. Like we're ready to fight them. Like I don't give a shit about
look how they're using wood and you're using hards. Like you could like now. Okay, so like you're established. Switch to wood now. You got to be able to quickly switch. Also, you can't really see through like this is just unneeded. You're just like, okay, you're thinking for yourself here because he's healing and boxed up, whatever. But like, think about what you're doing to trigger. Like, you're about to trigger them into a build fight. Like,
and that is exactly what happened.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. You're like, who's the bigger dog here? No, I'm going up more. I'm going up more. It's like, all right, bro, let's see what's happening here.
I was like, okay, like let me try to like finesse, and then he tarps over, and now they have height.
Yeah, you guys could have just ran away, and it probably would have been over at that. Like they didn't seem like they wanted to fight you, but they're like, okay, this guy's like, let's just put him down. Like this is. And like, I mean, they're not even aggressing you. Like they didn't just.
So what would you do?
Okay, they just ramped us. They're not fighting us. They're not even shooting me. They're not even shooting my builds. They're not pressuring at all. These guys can't be. This isn't I'm assuming this isn't a pro team. They could be skilled, but they're not pros, so they're not going to outplay you in the ways. These guys probably are horrible. Like, what are they doing? They're like just as scared. They're like, do we fight this, Jimmy? Do we fight this? You're like, I don't know, man. Like, try to go for a quick shot. They're not gonna box fight. Like, they're not doing anything. This is so awkward, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
This is so awkward. So, like, this should tell you, like, they're not good. They're not. This isn't a pro team.
So
I promise you.
At this point in time, would you have gone for height? And Jiven brought up like,
y'all just need to chill. Well,
okay, so
you guys need to figure out what your game plan is. Your game plan here should not be to fight. Like, look, okay, think about your game. And you already killed 2 guys off spawn. So you're going in endgame with kills. You're going in endgame with surge. You have your grappler. You have your loot. This is the point in the game where you don't need to fight. Like, don't.
So you wouldn't be afraid to create boxes, use your mats.
For the pros, at least. The pros won't say it. Pros' thoughts is like, we're not fighting. Like, we know this is a bad time to fight. But your thought is like, oh, these guys want to fight. I might go up. Let's see if they really want to fight. And then like, oh, now they want to fight. And now let's box.
Now it's
dude. A pro is instantly putting a stair or a cone and pickaxe. Like these floors, this is so free. Like I'm doing this.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I mean, you guys are calming now, so you go up for height, like whatever.
Yeah,
but it's a full grief. It's a full-on grief now.
So
like,
right after that, I was like, Jiven, I'm dropping back down, and I go into the full made. So that play was essentially just stupid, and
Yeah, you guys got to have a game plan, right? Talk to Jiven and be like, all right, man, like after every game, going into this cash up, Jiven. Once we get our grapplers, we're going to loot up. And if we get fought mid-game, we just make a 10,000 boxes and we just get ready to play slow. Like we don't
like World Cup box.
Exactly. You're not going to, and this cash coming up. If you get keyed at Sleepy here, your thoughts are instantly, let's get together and make space. And let's see what they want to do. And if they want to fight you, then you have space. If they want to leave you alone, then you just go refarm your mats.
Okay.
Like, so you're not trying to PG them. You're not trying to take a mid-game fight like anywhere.
Okay.
But look, they leave like because they're horrible
and they're scared.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're scared.
Yeah. And yeah.
And yeah, I mean, also you're farming mats that are like 9 per hit. So go farm the brick that's proper here. Go farm the north brick.
Okay.
The north of the spot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's a good tip.
You're wasting time.
That's
this is fine.
We got the big pot bag and we got the splash bag.
You got a good pull. You're still chilling. But that was a huge potential game throw. Timing throw, like everything. Think about if you died there. Like you could die 6 games in a row.
Our whole pretty much just wasted the whole cash cup. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So if you die here, then you can only play 3 games out instead of 5, like or something like that, right? Like and you might play those 3 games out and not get grappler because you have to swerve off, or like you might be more scuffed. Like take advantage of games where you have max ammo and max loot, and don't be like, this is so stupid. I can already tell. Like, what is his game plan here? He's really trying to just continue to take the mid game fight when you don't even have cap mats yet. Go focus on your metal.
Yeah. So I don't remember. I'm gonna be completely honest here. It might have been me that said like, "Yo, there's a team sneaking up right here. Like we can beam them. Like look at."
Yeah. Okay.
I mean like.
Yeah. Okay. I
don't know. Like, would you not do that?
Yeah.
Like, this
so
right here.
Like, I think
I'm
it's
pretty sure
different.
I called that out.
I think it's different because you have like a different, maybe you have a different reasoning than I have. But if you see that they're drone or they're not really focused on you, go for the fry by all means. Like, go for it. But like, I don't think that you understand. Like, maybe, but it seems like you would fry this guy, hit him for like 90, and then push, or like fry this guy, hit him for 180, and then push, and then grief yourself. Like, if you don't kill him, you don't fight it. Like, let's just play it. Yeah, because again, right? Hold on, because again, your game plan, right? Like, let's just say any pro team gets mid game fought. Their game plan is instantly get back to cap mats, like refuel, right? Get your heals up, right? So like your game plan isn't there. You're not like talking to Jiven. Like, imagine if you went into this fight and you're crouching up, right? Like go back a bit, whatever, and you're like, all right, Jiven, I'm down to do this, but remember, I don't have 100 metal, or I don't have max minis, or like, but remember, Jiven, we're not in a good position here. We could keep rotating to the north, right? Like you're not.
Okay.
You can give these comms to Jiven to like make him have better calls.
Let him make a good decision. Yeah.
Exactly. Like okay, Jiven, if we don't get a fry here, like let's make a game plan in every situation. All right, Jiven, if we don't get a kill here, man, we got to go back north, okay? All right, bet.
Crack
but even if you guys push, what are the chances that you guys full killed 2? at 55 points.
Yeah.
Without it going to a stalemate, like without it draining all of your heals. Like you guys aren't.
So even if you got the knock, you still wouldn't push that?
I mean, I would push that, but you guys aren't box fight pro #1 and box fight pro #2. Like you guys are, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you guys are like probably better than these guys, but you're not.
Yeah, like we're not like I'm very confident that we would be able to win it, but like in the fastest way possible.
Exactly,
I don't know.
Exactly. And if it's not in one of the fastest ways possible, then what's the point? Also use wood here. Because your habit is this. This is like a bad habit, right? You always use hards too early, and both you guys. Yeah, but remember, like, what point of the game are you like? What type of phase are you guys in right now? What do you guys want to? What's your plan, right?
We're hard. Yeah. What happens at this point? We cannot die.
Exactly.
We need to play. We cannot fight anyone.
So there's no
need
point.
to get to the.
Yes. And if you guys really like took your time there, you probably would have had like 100 metal. I can almost guarantee you, if you ran into the house or those fences, like there's stuff over there. Instead of you guys wasting time trying to shoot those guys for a surge you didn't even need, you could have used the time to get max metal, right? Like I could see an umbrella over there. You could have got 6 metal from.
Okay. Even if it was something little as like 20 metal. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
Because now you're going into Endgame, like you're going in Endgame, and
with 100 less of something.
Yeah, with 100 less of mats, and you guys have a habit of already being minus 250, minus 500 mats in like half and half. Like based off the last 2 games that I've watched, you guys already have a habit of being lower mats, right?
Yeah. No.
So,
yeah.
So you really need to cap your mats. Like that's even more of our priority. So good. He builds a base here, like no big deal.
And then he goes reforms.
Yeah, this is fine.
Should we have gone deeper?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what's Jiven's game plan here? If you're in a position, why are you in that position, right? So you should go more center. You can cut through the POI. If you get hit once, you can splash. You guys already need to splash once. I said earlier, you got to have a game plan for every scenario. Like why are you in this position? You guys don't know. You're just like, well, we're just here. Like I bet you if I like watched you guys play and just like randomly came in the call and was like, what are you guys doing here? You'd be like, trying to get surged. I'm like, what? Like trying to get surged in the north? No one's there. Like I want you in this cash cup to be thinking about stuff like that. Why are we in this position, Jiven? Like ask him questions.
I'm definitely gonna start now because now I feel like I have more awareness too.
Yes, exactly. If you could also like let Jiven lead, but you could also give suggestions. Like I want you to be more involved in like his decision making. So like think about this.
Yeah,
like
I am very passive when it comes to that.
You understand tones and how to talk to people, right? Like you're a YouTuber, right? Like you understand social communication. So it's like so just be more like proactive, right? Whatever. Like you're just making playable space because like the zone's kind of close. I think that's reasonable. But here, now you need to like to get in a spot.
That was too much.
Yeah, just not every pro player lands in the perfect elevated spot. It's not even like that for like certain zones. Like you may not have the best zone pull. Like it may just be weird like this. Like this is very weird. So just
like there is no
just go up until you feel like you're in an area of isolation. So like let's say like if I'm here, I'm building a stair and I'm probably building like 2 boxes up at least. And then by that time the zone closes in, they're full metal.
And you would build in metal and not brick.
Yes. And also
wait, why?
Because
like, why metal?
Because you can't get seen. Like they can't see what direction you're harpooning out, like grappling. They can't, right? They can't even tell if you're in the box. Like you could tell you're getting suffocated, and that's why I tell you to like maybe switch off mobile builds because you would be like more aware, right?
Okay. So the reason why you create those boxes is not just to grapple from, is so you don't get suffocated.
Exactly. Yeah. Because guess what happens here? You get
that happens so much, and I always don't know what to do.
He sees now. Oh, I'm suffocated. Go up one more. Or like, oh, I'm suffocated. I'm suffocated. Let me edit out my top cone and go up. Like, let me climb my layer this way. But instead, he edits this wall and starts like wood tarping.
So use your mats like ladders if you need to, essentially.
Exactly. Yeah. And you have grappler. You have 6 charges left. Like this is still like not like this isn't what throws the game. Look, you guys still grappler, but think about the mats you could have saved. Like you guys just wasted. I don't even know. I want to say 200.
Easy.
Yeah. I want to say 200.
Just on what we were back there. When we could have just staggered grapple and we would have been in the same spot with 200 more mats.
Okay. So I don't even know if you guys are reading this right, but look, it's literally playing up. It could play over the hill, and you're on ulti low with grappler. Like you're in the worst spot possible. Ulti low with a grappler on a bugle zone.
Yeah, that and
you got bailed, and it pulled like on low ground. It pulled on like if you
it pulled in the zone, perfect spot.
It could not have pulled anywhere better. Like actually anywhere better. Maybe north, and you would have zone would have still pulled up the hill though at the very end. Like actually pulled the best zone. But now you're in a weird spot to grappler. Like now it's getting really funky here.
Okay, and I think he went up 1 layer here.
You can tell if you're about to get suffocated. I mean without even. If you were blind and someone told you that you just went up 2 layers from ulti low and asked me if I'm gonna get suffocated, a blind person would be like, yeah, I'm gonna get suffocated. So you literally can be like here, be like, oh, Jiven, go up. We're gonna need grappler again, right?
Yeah, Jiven, go up further. Go up further.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not even up further. Just go make the boxes. Go sit on a stair.
Do it for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Create vertical space.
Yes. Go create the 2 high walls, high boxes, and then you're like, okay, wait. I'm blind, right? I'm realizing now that like even with my eyes and ears closed that I'm gonna get suffocated.
We're gonna get suffocated.
So let me make my actual space with my metal, but instead you don't. These guys get in front of you, get on top of you, and now you're trying to grapple and low. You probably end up just running on low ground or like
we tried to get this kill.
You guys are fighting in wood, by the way. Just saying, that's pretty bad. You're asking to get created by a team running on low ground. Okay, I'll tell you when to pause it. Just play it. Okay, so again, as a support player that I know you are now, you're gonna put cones and the boxes. You're gonna be like let the IGL or let the fragger, like whoever, right? Like let them go try to be quick and box somebody or try to be quick and get in on a fight. But if you're in the back here, you're making this wall right here in between a bigger edit. You're editing the 3 to make it like a line on the left.
Okay, I'm giving us good space.
Yes, because I guarantee you, dude, he looks for this. He try to pump the guy stares him off. He's like, I got stared. He's like, oh, there goes the refresh. Now we're behind again. So it's like, no, it would be his fault and your fault.
Okay.
It's both you're both realizing it. You both can see the situation. Then you see Jiven. He's like smacking to the right here. Like you can spray the wall, be like, all right, Jiven, I'm with you, but I'm behind you, guns out. Like I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your thing, but I'm guns out, right? And he's like, okay. So he knows to place the cone. He knows to grab the wall. Because right now you both have bad space. Okay. So lucky that like just wasn't a team low ground, but like look at the low ground there. Like there's just no one. Like there's no builds right here.
He gets cut off in the front. I placed that wall by accident, but he edits on them. Boom. He misses, but that was a good edit, I think. Yeah. I body blocked him.
Don't have cones in your box. You didn't get that cone or probably the wall. You don't have any piece in your box. Oh, you got the wall.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Luckily, Jiven said, on me, I'm gonna try to fight this team on low ground. He's like, okay, all right, I'm with you. He's like, tarp over. Didn't have cones in his box. He didn't say it probably, but like he's making edits. Doesn't have cones in his box. Like you gotta be realizing Jiven fighting, cones. Jiven fighting, cones.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Cones on your head and on your floors. Because imagine you're fighting this guy, someone's right here on the box like that you just ran out of, and he's putting a cone, edits it, smacks on your floor, you're dead.
We're dead.
You're dead.
You're
so dead.
Us and has the wall and everything. Yeah.
But you didn't do it because you're a 20-player lobby and like really lucky zones and just a bunch of things. Like this is like honestly, this is luckier than game 1, and I thought it couldn't get luckier than game 1. But cones. Oh, they're trying to key us still. Cones. He puts a stare, like whatever. Yeah. He knows his lair is contested. He knows he's fighting for the lair. This team probably knows. And look, they put cones down. I don't know if that's his cone or not, but I'm assuming that's the other team's cone.
No, that's their cone. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so they know. Look, they're full on piecing. And you guys aren't. And like that's Jiven. Like he should know to be tarping here. If someone's on his lair, put cones down. If no one's on his lair, he doesn't have to put cones. But because he didn't put cones, and this, you have to get this. And then you get a really good pull. I wouldn't say it's lucky, but it's just you should try regular builds. I agree. I used them for a whole season, and then until the heats where I couldn't see someone through a wood wall, and me and Chartix died and didn't qual to grands. Then I was like, this is not worth it, and I don't think it'll ever be worth it. I know this is the old you, but the new you is going to be like proactive here and be like looking for things. Like you're like, I feel like from what I just watched, you're like looking to try to kill somebody, or you're looking to like get a refresh
in the past like couple minutes. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
But Jiven probably has, I don't know how many mats, but he probably has similar to you, or maybe more.
Yeah, okay.
You got to be like your teammate's healing, so you are now the IGL tarper. Like he's healing, you are now that tarper. You're now him. So you are looking for the rotate. You're looking to drop down. You're looking to make the call, and you're confident making the call. You're not like, I don't know, man. You scout now. Like now you come forward, and like I know Zorn's on our ass. Now you come forward and you scout. You make the call. Just make the call. And if it goes wrong, you know why it goes wrong, because it's on you, and you can fix that, right? Yeah. But you don't you're not even creating good space, and Jiven's like panic. I can feel for Jiven because I've had players that are like this, and it's not their Jiven's having to like tarp and grappler and do a lot.
It's a lot. So, I've IGL'd before, and it is stressful.
Yeah, it is.
And so in a situation where I was the player that I am.
Yeah. So you gotta try to take that stress off him a bit and like make good space. Like he just finished healing, and now he's in a shittier place than he was when he was healing.
Okay, so he is Jiven, not in any position to try and tarp.
What you should do for your teammate here, I hope everyone hears this, is like Jiven is after this, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be less confident in relying on you because you just made him a shitty space, right? You just made you basically just made a shitty call by dropping down there. Like now he and this is exactly what it is, because he
doesn't trust it now.
He doesn't trust. Yeah, he doesn't trust you fully to lead. So this is how it was with Day. I wouldn't let him lead for more than 2 seconds because he would lead me into a burning house of flames and stuff. So, it was bad. So he probably doesn't fully have trust in you to lead. So he thinks after this happens, he's like, I shouldn't have popped a mini. I should have just led and hoped got us in position, then healed.
But that's the beta drone play,
Yeah, you're now going to be looking at that and be like, wow, he doesn't trust me. Now you're going to step up to the plate and make good calls from now on. You're going to be making confident calls. And
I'm going to be more proactive too.
If it goes bad, it's not Jiven's fault. It's your fault that you messed up on the call, and it's a learning moment for both of you, right?
Okay. That's huge. Yeah. At this point.
But you can open the inventory here, right? You can see that's a duo on low ground. You didn't know if it was
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Jiven usually always calls out my awareness. One, I rely on him to do it too much. Two, I always tend to forget, and I need to start doing that more. Like that's something I need to start practicing.
You're gonna start being the better. You're gonna start being a better team player. Right after today, you're gonna start knowing this stuff.
Yeah, I just full send. I got that guy one, and I think like. Yeah, it's just raps. Jiven does. No, I appreciate this help, yo. This is huge. Like, I actually feel so much better about.
I mean, you said you want me to roast you and call everything out. I want, like, I don't want to see this again. I want to see you guys like really doing like, and I know you will, bro. Like, I helped you for a solo thing. Like, you guys are quick learners. You guys, obviously excel in like in the YouTube scene and stuff. You guys know you guys understand concepts. So it's like this will be easy for you guys. You guys are gonna have a better placement, and you're like, wow, you're gonna make another video. This is my best duo cash cup placement, and like every week you're gonna be a new video. This is our best duo cash cup placement next week on FNCS. Like, this is our best FNCS placement. Like, no shit, you guys are learning. Let's go
so
back.
Let
me watch this a little bit.
This whole video was part 1. I cut this video short. If you want to see the second part, it's gonna be posted on my second channel, More Beans, link down below. It's gonna be live 24 hours after I posted this one, so it would probably be up by now if you're watching this late.